My name is Katina Snyder, owner of Here I Am by Katina, and today we are here with So Exquisite Charleston. Natural hair care. As we have seen today, everybody is getting into the natural hair. You can start your natural process by shaving your whole head off or growing out your relaxer, which means instead of getting that retouch, now you're just going to let the hair grow. However, in doing that step of the process, you must maintain your hair. That involves weekly shampooing, weekly conditioning, and you must continue to get your hair trimmed. Everyone thinks we don't need to trim our hair as African Americans. That's a myth. Even in my natural state, I must continue to keep my hair trimmed because if I don't, you will receive split ends. Shampooing, conditioning, trimming decreases the split ends. Split ends is exactly what I've said. The hair strands have split, and if you don't correct that, it's going to continue to split all the way up the hair shaft, and then your hair will break, and that's how we lose our hair. To maintain our hair on a daily basis, use a type of hair lotion. And I recommend professional products. That may be Nairobi hair lotion, Design Essentials, Paul Mitchell, anything that you would buy in a salon. I promote professional products because the generic, where you may buy at Walmart, may not be what we need for our hair. They contain wax. If you have wax on your hair, the products we need, the conditioner, is not going to penetrate the hair shaft. So we've done the conditioning part of our hair. We've done the shampooing part of our hair. The next step, if you cannot, as I say, embrace your natural hair state, is to have or wear a protective style. That falls into your braids. Braiding consists of adding extensions, be it natural hair, be it synthetic, which is your caniculon hair, or your human hair, which we love the Brazilian, the Remy, or just human hair. We have kinky twists, single lead twists, micros, and just regular box braids. One thing about getting your hair braided, the tension will cause your hair to break. So if it's tight, let your braider or your stylist know it is too tight. That is called tension alopecia, and it's so tight that you will lose your hair definitely around the edges. While your hair is in that protective style of braids, you still must condition your hair. You still must have your hair shampooed. If you can't do it, get your stylist to do it. It still has to be cleansed. You still can make sure your scalp is exposed. That way it can clean all the impurities out. And it also needs to be conditioned. The conditioner can also be laid on the scalp. It has to be on there for at least 4 minutes to penetrate the hair shaft, and then rinsed off with cool water. Cool water shuts down the cuticles to trap the conditioner in. Another step that we must proceed to, if you don't have hair lotion, you can use oil. Oil is the easiest because you don't have to super saturate your hair with oil. Just put a little dab on it, and with the heat from your scalp, it'll allow it to just, I guess what we want to use, melt into the hair shaft, and it'll get in there. Now, if you don't decide to use braids or a protective style, shampooing, conditioning, oiling, that still is critical. You don't oil, then brush your hair. We have oil glands in our skin that automatically keeps our hair oiled, but you have to brush the hair. I have a lot of people who comes to me and say, well, how do you get your hair soft? How do you keep your hair maintained like that? It wasn't overnight. Natural hair, like I've said before, you must embrace it. And when I say embrace, you cannot fuss about it. It's a process. You have to work at keeping your hair manageable. And every night when you go to bed, you can brush your hair, use your oils or use your lotions or whatever, brush, comb, braid it up in big braids, tie it down, silk scarf. You don't have a silk scarf, use some type of protective so it won't rub up against the pillowcases. In the morning, take your hair out, start from the end and comb your way up. That way it won't be tangled. Lotion again. In this process, the hair is going to suck up the moisture, so you have to overdo it. And over time, your hair will be soft and supple like we want it to be.
Okay.
Now we have the Nairobi products. These are products that I use for natural hair care. Over here, we have the Smokeless Detangling Cream Press. That's with ThermoShield conditioning. That's for those that love to get their hair pressed like we were when we were growing up. Now, as we know, heat damages our hair. This helps to protect the hair itself from the damage. Right here is your Exquisite Hydrating Detangling Shampoo. Natural state, afros, when we're combing, you always have that tangling or that knotty feeling or that situation. This here helps to detangle your hair. The shampoo, you just lather it as normal, rinse it out, always shampoo twice. And from that you follow up with some type of conditioner. Your Humecticil, this is a very good conditioner. You use that followed by your leave-in conditioner that is also by Nairobi. And this helps to condition your hair and to reconstruct the proteins within your hair. We'll talk about that on a later note. Detoxifying shampoo. That's your first line of defense to get all the impurities out of your hair. The metal that's in our waters, that helps to get rid of all that. Anything that shouldn't be in your hair, that's it right here. Updo Styling Hair Spray. Those are for, your spritz. We got those too. Spritz, freeze the curls, freeze dry curls and all those. Nairobi has it for you. Your botanical oils. This is not only for your hair, but you can use this on your body also. Dandruff Solve Moisturizing Treatment Conditioner. It also comes as a shampoo. If you're suffering from dandruff, this is what you use. We also have, you can do a little cocktail solution. You can mix this along with the shampoo and let it sit on your hair before the actual shampoo to loosen up the flakes. Your Moisture-Cell Moisturizing Hair Lotion. This is your daily use to keep that hair moisturized so you can manage that natural look. The Protosil Reconstructor and Strengthening Treatment. This is professional use only. And when you've gone from that transitioning stage, this is more of a treatment. And you use this in small amounts to bring that hair back to a natural, healthy state. This is only a sample of what Nairobi offers. Nairobi offers all the way up to your styling products, your finishing products, anything you find on the market, Nairobi have it. And this is just a few samples. And as we go along further, I will introduce more professional products that the natural hair wearer. This is Katina Snyder with Here I Am by Katina, signing off with So Exquisite Charleston.
Just say you never had a